Kansas City Chiefs rookie left tackle Josh Simmons was away from the field for the second season in a row, this time for a very different reason. Last fall, a torn patellar tendon cut his Ohio State career short. This time around, he missed 4 games with the Chiefs because of an undisclosed family matter. Hours before a Week 6 game against the Detroit Lions, Simmons flew home to San Diego, with the team citing a personal reason for his absence. He didn't return to the Chiefs facility until November 3, during Kansas City's Week 10 bye. Simmons didn't divulge what exactly he was dealing with over that 22-day span. "I kind of want to keep that in-house, all due respect," Simmons told reporters Wednesday, 3 days after he made his on-field return in a Week 11 loss to the Denver Broncos. "It's kind of just something I want to keep inside," Simmons later noted. "Obviously, family is the biggest thing Polynesians lean on, so when you get in that, it just makes everything a lot better." The Chiefs drafted the 22-year-old Simmons with the number 32 overall pick in this year's draft after trading with the Philadelphia Eagles to move one spot back in the opening round. While Simmons was coming off a season-ending injury at Ohio State, his athleticism impressed the Chiefs. He turned heads in mandatory minicamp and then earned the starting left tackle job in training camp, beating out Jalen Moore, whom the Chiefs had signed in free agency to a 2-year deal worth $30 million. Simmons started the first 5 games of the season. Tasked with protecting the blind side of 3-time Super Bowl champion and 2-time NFL MVP Patrick Mahomes, Simmons gave up just 1 sack, according to PFF. Although Simmons said he was absolutely ready to play this past weekend, he was responsible for 4 pressures and 2 penalties and admitted Wednesday there was a little bit of rust. It's important to note, though, that he had to go up against Denver Broncos edge rusher Nick Bonitto, who is 3rd in the league with 9.5 sacks this season. "For being away for a few weeks here, I thought he did a nice job," longtime Chiefs head coach Andy Reid said of Simmons, via ESPN. "He's got to clean up a couple of things with the penalties. But his effort, his attitude and everything was great. He was able to keep everything focused back to the football part of it." The Chiefs were supportive of Simmons taking the time he needed away from football. He started his news conference Wednesday by thanking the organization as well as the Kansas City community. "The time I was away from the team showed how much love this team and city has for me, and I can't wait to give it back to them," he said. More NFL news. 4 verts. Chiefs are in unfamiliar territory, Seahawks are still a contender, and Falcons are silver lining less. Jets' Chris Boyd upgraded to stable condition, posts on Instagram days after being shot in Manhattan, "Starting to breathe on my own." Why Shedeur Sanders could look much different versus Raiders, and still, the Browns didn't mismanage his reps. Simmons explained that he had access to gyms in his playbook while he was out west, so he was staying proactive in preparing his body and mind as the Chiefs continued what's been an uncharacteristically trying season following their 3rd straight Super Bowl appearance. He called his communication with the team very transparent, especially at the end. Simmons said he had an itch to get back to the Chiefs and fight for his teammates, who he said were checking in on him through this process. He was asked if he anticipates being with the team from here on out. "Absolutely," Simmons said. "I will be here for the rest of the season with the Kansas City Chiefs."